Talent wins the games and teamwork wins championships. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, me being a working professional, a very passionate working professional for approximately 3 decades now in different sectors and approximately 15 organizations. Out of my experience as a team leader and a team player, if I may put across today, uh, my perspectives on being a fantastic team player. As we know, there is a lot of information floating around, not just on the net, but so many books. I mean, plethora of books are full of leadership styles, leadership qualities, being a great leader, so on and so forth. But hardly I have seen something really good when it comes to being a fantastic team player. And as we know, without being a team player, you can't be a really great team leader. Isn't it so? Team player is the building block of the organization. Let's fasten your seats to take a leap, quantum leap in the world of being a good or great team player. So if I may put this across in the form of an acronym, team player. Team, definitely, it's together everyone achieves more. That is team. Together everyone achieves more. It's less me and more we. That's what the essence of good team, isn't it? Then player. The P-L-A-E-R, I would just try to fathom out of my experience, surface out some ground realities purely as per my observation, and it's my own perspective. Definitely, it can vary from person to person, professional to professional. So for me, in a team, P in a player stands for purpose. Definitely one should join an organization, the department, which is in congruence with your personal purpose of life, where your peace of mind lies. That's the basic thing. And if there is a divide in that, then it won't be a really very fruitful journey. So the purpose. And then quickly you need to recognize and regulate and resonate with the purpose of the organization and the department. So what's the benefit of it? The benefit of it is you are going to work wholeheartedly. So that's purpose. Then L for me stands for leading by example. Now, leading by example is not limited just for a team leader. We are talking about team player. So, leading by example is simply, whatever is assigned to you, you just lead by an example with utter degree of integrity and excellence. So that is leading by example, especially when your performance is not observed. So that leading by example matters a lot. Then A stands for? A for me stands as an achiever, because eventually as a team player, as an organization, as a system, we have certain destination to achieve certain goal, certain purpose. So they are like broken down into SMART goals and strategies. So one needs to achieve it coherently. Achiever, but at what cost? Are you going to tarnish the image of the brand you're working with? I mean, the organization and the department? No, it should be done with great degree of honesty and integrity. Then why? Then this why is youthful attitude. I repeat, youthful attitude. What I mean by being youth is, nowadays we have seen the working formats are changing. They are very dynamic. People are working remotely, working from home, hybrid models on site, and especially when we look at big corporate houses or maybe the big blue chip companies, MNCs, corporate conglomerates, working at big cosmopolitan cities, are working across the states and the nations from different cultures. So we need to understand the cultural diversity, and one should be very youthful from learning among each other, from everybody. Whatever the positive we can derive, you can assimilate from your people, across genders and across age groups. You can't keep on dancing that you are in 40s, 50s, and you have so much of experience and expertise. No, that doesn't mean. You need to learn from very young chap who you can learn with great humility and respect from a fresher as well, who just joined as a management trainee or an executive. That should be there, that youthful mindset. That's what I mean by youthful attitude in life. And also I mean you need to know how the younger generations operate, what are their choices, what are their working styles. You need to adapt it themselves. You can't just keep on boasting of your generation. So that connection and communion has to be there, that synergy has to be there, so that you can avoid the dismissive judgments and the generalizations. Because I keep talking about, to generalize is an intellectual lethargy. So you need to pinpoint, you need to be very, very specific as per the geography, as per the demographics. Are you embracing their culture? Are you learning their language, the lingo? That's what. Or are you just becoming a dead pond? Or you like to be a river which is flowing? Because life is in flux. It's continuously changing, as we all know that. So are you able to learn, unlearn and relearn? That's what the youthful attitude is. E. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that E stands for me is ethics. As I discussed about being an achiever, but are you really an ethical achiever? At what cost you are achieving and enabling your department and the organization or the system and the society and the nation and the mankind to achieve something very, very ethically. Not by shortcuts or by some unethical, illegal way, but in most clean and hygienic way. And for me, that R is basically resilience. Do you have an ability to be a great resilient? Can you bounce back with a bang? Because teams collapse, teams fail. Not always things fall at place. They come in your favor. Despite of your rigorous efforts and cohesive teamwork, sometimes you're not able to achieve the results. But that's fine. The losers, they give up, but the champions, they know how to bounce back. And because of this resilience, you are going to achieve the results. You are going to resurrect yourself, recharge yourself and rise again. Imagine a boxer who is always fighting with an amateur. Whether he is going to grow? Of course not. Boxer has to duke out with the professional. Only then he will grow stronger and stronger. Likewise, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I very seriously discourage sycophants. Don't be a sycophant. Be a maverick. If you go from organization to the field, then you should organization with great pride. And when you're coming from the field to the organization, when you meet your seniors, your reporting manager, then you need to bring on the table without fear and favor the feedback. That's the maverick is. People ask me about honesty and integrity. On a scale of 10, I would say either it's 10 or 0. It can't be between. Yeah, either the person is honest or is dishonest. So there is one school of thought. They say, what company has given to me? What country has given to me? These people are usually who keep on blaming the systems. But there is another school of thought. They say, what I have given to the company, what I have given to the nation. So these are the true champions. They don't blame, they claim. And towards the end, let me tell you, if you are a fantastic team player, you are bound to be a fantastic team leader. And if someone asked me, who is a team leader? Who is a great leader? And I would say very succinctly, a great leader is the person who works on what he preaches. When there is no difference between what he preaches and what he practices, only then he can make a difference for himself, for his team, for the system. It could be the funds, it could be the talent pool, be the high post, the high potential, or the high performers. You need to utilize them very, very wisely, judiciously, in the interest of organization, not your personal interest. You tell people to be ethical and you yourself are not ethical, you are not a leader. Well, it's an irrefutable corollary. The speed of the engine determines the speed of the entire train.